Though that wisdom of the feminine and the tools from your masculine energy are your survival methods to making anything become of manifestation or be birthed into this earth. You need both your masculine and feminine energy to work in correspondence together. And we'll get more into how they work together, especially in relationships, when I do the next one. Even though we all have access to both the masculine and the feminine energy of the world, most times one or both sides of that energy have either been thrown out of balance, silenced, misunderstood, or disrespected. And it's usually the feminine energy. We live in a dominant masculine society. And so we're not really... at most times we're not persuaded to use our intuition or our internal feelings, our feelings as a guiding tool. We're a very masculine driven society, and that's just in a societal way. But we both have access to both the feminine and the masculine energy within us. In the society, it's a masculine driven society, and so we have silenced the feminine side to ourselves, especially men. And then with women, we try to silence the feminine side of herself. By calling a woman too emotional or disrespecting a woman's feeling. And I feel like this is kind of where the femininity movement all started, in my opinion, because women wanted equal rights is because the men were disrespecting the feminine part of that woman. And if you disrespect the feminine, everything is going to be thrown out of balance, because the feminine is the carrier of divine wisdom. The feminine, the internal, the intuition, the receptive part of you, the inner feminine part of you. Feminine energy is there, your intuition. Feminine energy is there to guide you in the right direction. From here, though. Not logically, that is the masculine energy's job. If the feminine energy is not honored, it will be thrown out of balance. If you ignore your feminine energy, she will lose respect for you, and she will have issues with loving herself, the feminine within. How could you be more with your feminine energy? How can we work to make our feminine energy work better, work more in flow? You can ask yourself, could I be more available to listen to the things that I feel? Am I available to my feminine energy? Am I accessing it? Am I allowing those things to come to me? Your feminine energy's nature is to guide and direct you and nourish you through the process. Can you allow this to happen? Can you allow your feminine energy to guide you, to direct you, to heal you, to nourish you? Okay, questions to ask yourself about your feminine energy. In what ways can I be more loving, nurturing, and understanding? In what ways can I be more loving, nurturing, and honoring to the way I feel? In what ways can I be more loving, nurturing, and honoring to the way I feel? All right. So what does the masculine energy want? Or what does the masculine energy looks like? Well, the masculine energy is fearless, courageous, and loyal. Masculine energy is the protector, the guardian protector of the feminine energy. Really. When the masculine energy is in balance, you do no harm, but you take no shit. So, which means you wouldn't be the perpetuator of BS if you are in your divine masculine energy, because you know your power, and you wouldn't abuse or misuse the power because you actually have knowledge of self, of how strong your power is. Masculine energy. So, masculine energy wants power. Power is words, actions, dollars, and resources. Dollars, actions, and resources. Are you using your power to unite or separate? Are you using your power to create or destroy? These are important aspects you need to look at with your masculine energy, because you could improperly use that masculine energy, as we all know. The masculine energy is a leader. The masculine energy is a leader, and it's not afraid to speak up for the truth. It's not afraid to speak up for its beliefs or the truth, or fight for what the truth is for himself and whoever, his community. As in your masculine energy, you should have purpose. This is where you set your purpose. Set the GPS in the masculine energy. What do you stand for? What do you stand for? When the masculine energy believes in himself, he knows that he will succeed. When the masculine energy believes in himself, he knows that he can do anything as long as his intentions are clear and his actions are aligned. He's a linear thinker. Masculine energy knows what it wants. It quickly makes a decision once it's provided. It quickly makes a decision about what's logical for them, what makes sense. Does it look good? Does it fit right with what I want? Does it make sense? These are the masculine energies. The feminine energy is about, does this feel right? So, the reason why we want to balance our masculine and feminine energy is because we want it to make sense, but we want it to also feel right. What happens when our masculine energy is out of balance? Well, when the masculine energy is out of balance, that's where you get inconsistency, stagnant, stifled, afraid of failure, afraid to stand up for yourself, deflection, critical of others. All of those fit into the unbalanced masculine energy. So he's not in tune with his intuition, not in tune with his feelings. If he doesn't care about the way he feels, he does what is logical without any regard for the way that it impacts other people or the consequences of those actions. Unbalanced masculine energy doesn't care about how other people feel because they don't even care about how they feel. So the unbalanced masculine energy is always in competition. He believes in comparative thinking. I'm better than you. He's looking to prove himself because he is not aware of who he is due to that a lack of embracing his feminine awareness. Unbalanced feminine energy. Well, first let's talk about divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy, again, is our intuition, our understanding, our allowing, our compassion, love, the awareness, the higher wisdom. That's what the feminine energy represents. So an unbalanced feminine energy could look like someone that is being victimized abused, someone that's manipulative, because they think they have to play games or do a tit for tat in order to win, or in order to feel some type of justice for whatever someone else did. The divine, or the unbalanced feminine can be petty, can be jealous, and birth these ideas that the masculine energy carries out, but from this place of unbalanced femininity. So the masculine and the feminine energy are two sources of energy that we all have access to, the wisdom and the tools of both of these energies. Normally, we dominate in one or the other, and balance of these energies is, remember that your feminine energy cares about how it feels, and your masculine energy cares about how you think. Masculine energy cares about how you think, and the feminine energy cares about how it feels. And you want to have both of these ideas in alignment with each other, to have that congruence with your ideas.